First things happening today. Vice President Kamala Harris will be here in Charlotte. The Vice President expects to talk about ways to reduce gun violence during a roundtable discussion this afternoon. WCNC Charlotte's Richard Vane now live from Eastway Middle School in Charlotte this morning. Richard, the trip comes just after several deadly incidents involving young people over the last few weeks here.
Absolutely correct, Ben. And even the year started with not a deadly incident, but another incident of a child, a teen, with a gun in Romeo Bearden Park, opening fire. Now, as we can tell you today, the Vice President will be here in Charlotte to address some of these issues. Harris will be back in the Queen City talking gun violence involving teens. Harris will speak at that roundtable discussion that you mentioned, held at Eastway Middle School here, where she's expected to highlight efforts by the White House to reduce gun violence in a city where stories like the Myers Park teen who was killed and a 16-year-old arrested for the death of a resident at a group home in just the last few days show just how bad youth violence is in our community. Something we spoke with Councilmember Malcolm Graham about as the new year began.
Having individuals under 19 having those guns in their hands with no conflict resolutions other than pulling the trigger is problematic.
Very problematic indeed. Now, Harris's roundtable discussion will be around 1:50. Of course, she will land a lot earlier than that, so that could cause some traffic concerns as you make your way around town today. Of course, that's something that we'll keep you updated on throughout the day, so just be aware of that as the Vice President arrives and then later departs, which could affect your morning commute as well as your drive home. We're right here in East Charlotte. Richard Vane for WCNC Charlotte.
All right, Richard.